Hello, my name is Melina Castro. This proposal is to ask the City Council to take into consideration a new and much needed community center here in the Henderson area. The Henderson Unified Community Center is named for the community coming together under unity to better our youth's environment. Our motto is HELP, or helping, encouraging, leading, and preparing our youth for a better tomorrow. Along with a gym and other amenities, the community center will have 5 rooms that will focus on different age groups. These rooms will have weekly curriculum to promote the youth's cognitive, physical, and social emotional growth. 2 examples of these activities for each room have been provided in detail below. After each room's example, we've provided a much needed item for the room's success. So the first room will be the infant room. You can see here there's a picture of it. The first activity will be a routine diaper change, and the second activity will be cause and effect. So for the routine diaper change, during the infant's diaper change, the caregiver right before will sing a short song talking about the diaper change. From there, the caregiver will begin the diaper change, and through each step will tell the infant exactly what she's doing. The caregiver will encourage the infant to participate, such as, please lift your leg while I put this underneath you. This activity will enhance the infant in physical domain by having the infant lift the desired leg. The infant's social emotional development will be enhanced due to the bonding of the infant and the caregiver. The third domain, cognitive, will be enhanced as well. Singing and explaining each action to the infant promotes language growth. Infants thrive on routine. Infants are not passive recipients of actions performed on them, but rather capable of active participation in any joint routine. By providing an activity that the infant can take an active role in will help to cement the routine for the infant. Okay, the next activity will be a cause and effect. The caregiver will demonstrate with balls of different sizes and colors how to roll the ball to the infant. The infant will then copy the behavior and will be encouraged with smiles, claps, and praise to roll the ball back, just to reinforce positively that behavior. Imitating behaviors can happen as early as 0 to 72 hours after birth. This activity will enhance physical growth by having the infant use her gross motor skills. Cognitive development will occur because she is learning cause and effect, and the social emotional aspect will also be developed by the caregiver expressing positive reinforcement. This activity will promote health and well-being by enhancing physical growth and a positive self-view of using positive reinforcement. And the item that we are asking for today is for the infant room is the infant coordination mirror plus balance rail. You'll see a picture here, and the cost is $179.99. In your notes you will find a link to the website where the item can be purchased. The next room, the toddler room, you see a picture here. The first activity is water play. The second activity is painting emotions. So in the water activity, the toddlers will have access to a sensory tub filled with water, cups of different sizes, and funnels. This activity will be mostly open for the toddlers to learn in their own way. The only structure that will be provided is caregiver assistance to model and monitor safe behavior with water. Both gross and fine motor skills will be practiced. This activity will enhance the physical domain by the toddler utilizing the whole body to interact with the materials. Social emotional domains due to the toddlers needing to share space with others, and the cognitive domain will be enhanced due to the cause and effect of filling up containers and pouring them out. The health and well-being will be enhanced by the toddlers being in a group situation. The second activity is painting emotions. Toddlers will be given a small easel, paper, paintbrushes, and paints that are the primary colors. The toddlers will be asked to paint what they think different emotions might look like. For example, what does happy look like? There will be no wrong answers to this activity. This activity promotes physical growth by the toddler using fine and gross motor skills. Social emotional domain is given precedence on this activity. By having the toddlers express what emotions look like, it promotes positive ways to express those emotions and shows that having emotions is normal. This activity will help with the toddler's health and well-being, and that emotions will be explored in a positive manner. And the item that we're asking for today for the toddler room is the 4-way acrylic panel easel. The cost here is $229.99. And once again, the link will be provided in your notes. All right. The third room, the early childhood room. The first activity will be a nature walk. The second activity will be a nature collage. So on this nature walk, the children will go on an organized nature walk through the surrounding area along with the appropriate amount of caregivers. While the children are walking, they will be encouraged to talk and describe what they see. The children will also be encouraged to find articles from nature that they can use in a future activity. All three of the domains will be enhanced by this activity. The children will have physical growth from walking, bending, and touching. Cognitive development will occur due to discovering new environments and experiencing those environments. Being that this is a group activity with adequate amounts of staff, lots of discussion will influence social emotional growth. The children's health and well-being will be encouraged by the exercise and exploration. Second activity, the nature collage. The children will use the items they found on the nature walk to create a collage. The children will be given paper, glue, crayons, and objects from nature that the children collected as well as the staff. This activity will enhance social emotional skills by having the children discuss each item and how it felt. Cognitive development will occur due to the same reasoning. And then for the item, we are asking for the Shapes walking rope at the cost of $27.99. All right. In the next room, middle late childhood room, the first activity we'll be discussing is measure big and small, and then this activity number 2 will be using description. All right, so on measuring big and small, children will be given several different sizes of rulers and measuring tapes. A discussion of what and how to measure items would begin the activity. The children would be encouraged to say out loud what measurements they found. The comparisons would be made from similar lengths. Children would be encouraged to take the measuring tools outside as well. This activity will enhance cognitive development by encouraging children to expand their knowledge of measurements. It will also affect the social emotional domain to this being a group activity. The children's physical domains will be enhanced by having them be active in their search for objects to measure. The second activity, using description. The children will be asked to write down how to make a ham and cheese sandwich. Next, the children will be asked to read out loud to another child how to make a ham and cheese sandwich. The other child will then attempt to make the sandwich according to the directions they are given. This activity will enhance the children's cognitive growth by using writing, reading, and listening and speaking skills. This activity will promote education by using a more hands-on approach to descriptive writing. And the object that we're asking for today is the jumbo floor ruler at $62.50. And finally, the adolescent room. The first activity will be just the facts. The second activity will be can you find it? Just the facts. The adolescents will be told they are going to pretend to be journalists. The adolescents will work together in groups of 2 to find a topic to report on that can be observed in or around the building. They will then be asked to type up their findings as if they were writing a blog or producing a video. This activity will promote movement because the teens need to get up and find the story. Cognitive growth will be present in that the teens will learn about being a journalist and possibly about new technology. The social emotional development will be enhanced in that this is a group project and they will have to interview others for their information. Can you find it? In this activity, teens will be given a list of items to find in and around the building. They will be put into groups for this activity. Each item will have a task that needs to be completed in order to move on to the next item. This task can only be completed by the group acting together. This activity will promote physical growth in that the teens need to actively seek out the items and perform the tasks. Social emotional growth will be achieved by the teens needing to act together in order to achieve their goals. And the item for the adolescent room that we're asking for is the GoPro camera. The cost is $499.99. Once again, the link to where it could be purchased is on your notes. In conclusion, we'd like to say again thank you to the City Council for considering the proposal for the Henderson Unified Community Center. Our youth need a safe place to learn and grow, and the Community Center is just the place for that growth. Thank you again.